So y'all remember that little message that y'all saw? Oh, they brought me down to 10 minutes. I used to have 15 minutes. Why did I lose 10 minutes? I don't understand. I think Screencast-O-Matic is mad at me because I've been using too many 15 minutes at that time. So they've, what is it? What do you call if you go over your minutes? And they start slowing you down. I can't think of the terminology. That's what I think they're doing to me. I used to have 15 minutes, and I thought my space ran out, and it's not my space. I have 10 minutes. These haters. Okay, like I was saying, Fisher was right, but that's supposed to be a Y. So X is more than, so X, who is Robert, is 5 minutes more than 1.5 the length of Jesse, which is Y, and 1.5 the length of Jesse is 3 halves, and it's 5 more than that. And so technically, if you want to solve this equation for Y, you would subtract 5 from both sides, and you get X minus 5 is equal to 3 halves Y. But then you multiply by the reciprocal, which is 2/3. But you have to multiply everything by 2/3. So you really get Y is equal to 2/3 X minus 10/3. So the slope of this line should be 2/3, right? So up 2 to the right 3, that works. Up 2 to the right 3, that also works. That doesn't work, and then that doesn't work. So we know A and C is wrong. And then the y-intercept is a negative 10/3, which is a negative 3 1/3, which is down here somewhere. That's why D is the correct answer. Yay, Fisher. Fisher, I owe you candy. All right. Shout out to Fisher. We love Fisher in a very, yeah, okay. What scenario could be modeled by the graph below? Here y'all go again, missing this problem. Let's find the equation of the line. All right, so it's rising to the left, so it's down 2, to the right 3, so m is equal to negative 2/3. What's the b? The b is 6. So if all of these are y plus, y minus, y minus. So if we write this, we get y equals negative 2/3 x plus 6. But y'all, all of them are y plus. So, and y minus. This is not y minus, this is y equals. So in order to get this in the form of what they have, we need to add 2/3 x to both sides. So we know the y minuses are wrong. Wrong, wrong. So it's y plus 2/3 x is equal to 6. All right, the number of basketball players y plus 2/3 the number of football players x is more than, well, that ain't even 6. All right, here we go. Okay, so y'all didn't have graphing paper and Monty so wonderfully. Y'all know how Monty did. She's an evil vampire on the inside, hissing at every moment that she gets a chance. The vertices of the quadrilateral ABCD, because y'all didn't have graph paper, are blah blah blah. What type of quadrilateral is this? Now, Fisher came to me and asked me, was telling me about the trapezoid. He didn't watch my video. Square has 4 equal sides and 4 equal angles. Four sides that are equal, 4 equal sides and angles. All right. A rectangle that is not a square. That means a rectangle will have, and they're parallel sides. Opposite sides are parallel. So the only thing that right different from here is that they don't have 4 equal sides, but they do have angles that are right angles. Well, you know that. But the parallelogram has all opposite sides are parallel. That's the only thing that's with that one. Parallelogram can be a rectangle, can be a square. All right. Parallelogram that is not a rectangle, but they tell us it's not a rectangle. Okay. And then a trapezoid has one pair of parallel sides. So y'all, now rhombus has equal sides, but it does not mean that the angles are 90 degrees. So when you graph this, somebody's like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Now let's say get some crazy numbers. We have to use the distance formula, but let's not. 8, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 3, and then negative 2, 2. What in the world? Negative 2, 10. I see what that boy was talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The heck is this? Okay, now I see it now. So this is what this is looking like. It's looking, goodness gracious, Mr. O'Neill, get your life. Um, so it's not a square. We know it's not a rectangle. It's either a parallelogram or trapezoid. Well, if it's a parallelogram, that means these two sides have the same slope. So we go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 8/3. Is this? I don't know what the heck that was, y'all. Told y'all it's late. Opposite sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's not. It's a trapezoid. All right, trapezoid it is. The longer leg of a right triangle. Oh my God, I got 4 minutes. And this is the last one. The longer leg of a right triangle square is 7 centimeters longer than right triangle. I said a right triangle square. It is late. The longer leg of a right triangle is 7 centimeters longer than the shorter leg. So this will be x. The longer leg will be x plus 7. The hypotenuse is 8 centimeters longer than the shorter leg, x plus 8. What is the perimeter of the triangle? Oh, shucks now. They're not even looking for x. Trying to get fancy with it. So this is the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. And so this would be a. So x plus 7 squared plus x squared is equal to x plus 8 squared. I remember asking Bisma, hey Bisma, what's the special product formula? She said square this and then take 2 times these two multiply. So that gives me 14x. X plus 7, 7x plus times 2 is 14x plus 49 plus x squared is equal to square that. 8 times x is 8x times 2 is 16x. And that squared is 64. All right, so we combine like terms and we get 2x squared plus 14x plus 49 is equal to x squared plus 16x plus 64. And what do? We subtract x squared from both sides. And then we subtract 16x from both sides. And we subtract 64 from both sides. So we get x squared minus 2x is equal to, well, not equal to, minus 15. That's right. Yep. Is equal to 0. And then we end up with x and x. We have a positive, we have a negative. The negative has to be larger. That has to be 5. That has to be 3. And so x is equal to 3, negative 3, and then x is equal to a positive 5. So that's wrong. So x has to be 5. But they want another perimeter. Oh. So this is 5 plus 5 plus 7 is 12. And 5 plus 8 is 13. So we get 25 plus 5, which is 30. 30 centimeters. Y'all, it's been great. If you watch this video, I'm so proud of you. You're going to do amazing. Yeah, I speak over your life that you're going to get a 5. And I'm proud of you. This has been Mr. O'Neill. This is my last video of the year. Esteban, I hope you're watching. Shout out to Esteban. Shout out to my friends out there watching my videos. Let's kill this test.